One day, when the glory comes, it will be ours, it will be ours. Oh, one day, when the war is won, we will be sure.
Hi everyone, Victoria Broussard, and I'd like to bring you an update concerning everything that's going on with Dr. York right now. The first thing is that we were in Denver this past week for the medical litigation. We had our very first hearing. It was a scheduling order hearing, and we had an opportunity, of course, to meet the judge. She laid eyes on myself as well as Mr. Tucker and opposing counsel. It went well. Basically, it was a procedural thing. We didn't deal with any facts of the case. We were just dealing with getting the scheduling order for the litigation in place, which has been done. The very next aspect of the case will be for us to determine our expert testimony witnesses, and we'll be providing that information by January the 20th to opposing counsel, as well as we'll be amending the complaint one more time to comply with some additional rules that the judge would like us to comply with, as well as just for the safety of the litigation, we need to tighten up some areas of the complaint. So that will be done in the next 30 days.
My health is getting worse. And their approach and what they're doing, they're trying to heighten up the stress because they know it's stress related.
Right.
You follow? They're doing that intentionally so they can bring about my demise rather than to lose. And for it to become public thing. Do you understand?
Yes.
And so to live with that on a daily basis, and to live with the pain and the itching and the anguish and the aggravation, and then I'm on a deal with terrorists, and they're crazy.
We are planning a vigil at the White House. We don't have the date confirmed yet. We are still doing the paperwork for that, but it will be called the Dr. York Light the World Clemency Vigil. And what we're trying to do with this vigil is just bring awareness yet again to the case of Dr. York, what has happened, the fact that we are taking this to the White House and that we are seeking a clemency for him through the White House as well as through change.org. So we're getting our PR team involved with this, and we're going to make it a huge event. We plan on having entertainers, we plan on having speakers. We're hoping to have a candle vigil where we either release candles into the sky or maybe balloons. We just want to make this a fun event, but also an event where we're letting the White House know that there are hundreds and thousands of people who love Dr. York and who want to see him free, and that are willing to come to the White House to let the president know and to make their voices heard with regard to this matter. So we're really excited about planning the vigil, and we look forward to bringing you more information about it as soon as we have more information.
These people I can write, okay. They expected me to write them, and that's what pisses me off with the people, because they're thinking he's not writing me. Well, I'm not writing them purposely because they're waiting for me to say the wrong thing.
Right.
And I'm expecting them to write me. You know what I'm saying? And I'll just answer their letters.
Right.
They don't get, but they don't. The people at home don't understand. Why can't I don't? Or you don't want to write me? It's not like that. I'm dealing with people that I've learned the system here. The brothers told me, and I see it. I've seen it before, and how they work on the brother until he commits suicide, or until he goes off and starts cursing at them or threatening them, or you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Or they just work them down until they can. Why?
And I'd also like to discuss what's happening with the social media marketing team right now. As you can see on Facebook and social media, there is a lot going on. We are developing our team and laying the foundation for the change.org petition to go viral. And the person who is heading up the social media marketing team is Anthony Fagan. I work very closely with him, and he is doing a fantastic job of pulling everything all together. As you can see, we've made substantial progress with the number of signatures so far with change.org since we've implemented this marketing team and the strategies. We're now going into the second phase of this, and you guys will start seeing the signs being held up that say hashtag Obama Free Dr. York 2016, excuse me. So you guys will start seeing the signs, and everybody's going to start posting, and we're expecting to go viral here shortly. So please be patient with us on the official Free Dr. York Facebook page. We're getting all the updates there as quickly as possible. The team is getting put in place, and so we're bringing you as much information as we possibly can, as quickly as we can. And thank you all for all of your continued support with the media team. It's going fantastic. I couldn't have asked for it to be going better, and so we're looking forward to doing more with that.
That's what it's about. So they spend a lot of time trying to break it. And I don't know how long y'all spend. They've been torturing me for 15 years. And they say, man, we ain't never seen nobody. When you listen to the old man's tape, you listen to that white guy's tape, right?
Yeah, we did.
So it's been going on like that, just like that.
Yeah.
They had me under, when I was in the state trying to make me take a plea, they had me under sleep degradation. What do you call it? Degradation?
Deprivation, yeah.
Every time I try to go to sleep, they wake me up. Every time I try to go to sleep, SEALs come wake me up. And so I couldn't sleep, so I was delirious. When I was in the, they was making that tape about the so-called confession. I was not even there.
Right.
I was delirious. I had no idea where I was at. You know, all I was concerned with is, are you going to let those people that you arrested go? And you
Right.
can tell me if you want to do anything you want to be, just let them people go. That's all my concern was. And now it comes out, those people didn't care, they didn't give a damn about me.
Right.
You know what I mean? They didn't none of them even around.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, wow, I put my life down because I didn't tell my side of the story. I could have told my side of the story and exposed those people. I could expose that other incident. That incident took place before I got arrested. But I'm like, I'm not going to do that to people. But I'm thinking that's how they felt too, because we was family, right?
Right.
No, that's not how they felt. They was like, man, he's in jail. He's going to be there forever. Let him die here. And there's other people that's been saying, well, let's manipulate the books and let's manipulate this here so we can make money and live off him. And I'm just fed up with it.
And of course, as always, thank you so much for the donations. The donations allow us to do all the things that we need to do to make this a reality for Doc, to make sure that we're doing all the things that are going to make a difference in the clemency application as well as in his medical litigation. We will be needing to hire the expert witnesses, and of course that costs money. Expert witnesses don't come onto a case for free. So we do expect for everybody to continue to give so that we can, provide the experts that we need in the case so that the BOP sees and understands what Doc's medical conditions are and how they are not meeting the constitutional requirements to meet his needs adequately with the proper care that he's not getting. When he told you your blood pressure was high, did he give you the numbers, or he just keeps saying it's high, it's high, it's high?
He wrote them down.
Okay.
I could have looked at it, but I didn't think to look at it because I was suffering from angioedema.
Yeah.
Tonight, or it should have been last night, but maybe tonight they'll bring the new medication. And that's it. There's nothing else until the next event. And the next event could be my death. And you just help, well, he died for another one. Well, oops. That's the famous expression they have around here for inmates. If it's suicide or something or dies, they go, oops, another one. And I'm not talking about the inmates. Saying that. Saying, oops, another one. Because this is a graveyard. I keep trying to explain that people are sent here to die.
As you all know, there's a lot going on also with regard to the bookstores. Any store needing to place orders needs to place them with the wu-nuwaupu Enterprise Distribution Company that is operated by Shalimar Richardson. There will be no wholesaling of books through any bookstore. That has to stop. We're in a process of bringing order and structure to this situation that is very needed so that the bookstore can run adequately Shalimar Richardson is over the distribution of the books, and so you need to contact her for any additional information.
I want you to know where I'm at. I'm at not getting any better, not getting any visitors, not getting any phone, cut off from all the people that care about me. This is a tactic of, this is a Nazi type, fascist type of tactic to destroy your mind, right?
Yes.
And when you're 70 years old and in bad, if I was in good health and outside pushed up like everybody else.
As you all know, the clemency application has gone to the White House. I've supplemented that application one time, and I'm getting ready to supplement it a second time. And in that supplemental package, I want to be able to point to 10,000 signatures on change.org. So that's why we're in this immediate push for more signatures, because in the next couple of weeks, I will be providing the third package to the White House. And I do want to be able to say that we have 10,000 signatures on change.org at that point.
When you saw that on your 18th letter, did you get to them with the Masonic symbol? Anyway, moving on. Anything else important?
I think
I love everybody.
everybody loves you.
I'm trying to hold on. I wish they would stop all that infighting. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
All that stuff, but it's all money. People are. I did a thing. What profit a man to gain the world and lose his soul? That's what happens. And remember, your soul is a variable. When you read that Bible, Genesis chapter 1, verse 2, you see that said the Spirit of God came to earth, right? The word in Hebrew is not spirit, it's ruach, it's soul. The soul is the variable that gets you in here and out of here, not the spirit, not the ether. And people lose their soul by their attachment to this world. And that means when they cross over, they can't fly. You understand?
Yes.
They can't get out of here because they got attached to the lust and the glitter and the clean things and the drinking and the food and the taste and the spices. So when they leave their physical body, then then the spirit is the hook.
Right.
The body and the spirit is linked. That's called a nephesh or the ka. And they're still here. They can't go nowhere. Then the beings and the demons and the fallen angels that are here tormenting.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody wants to know that there is life after death. And the best way to know it when someone from the other side comes and talks to you about things and tells me something as a medium that only you would know.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I said, they bring up horses and you go, okay, I know what that means if nobody else does. Yes, Father?
I know what you mean.
Okay. What they do is they put, like just say your visual concept, the visual idea, they put those things in your head.
Right.
That's what happens. You'll be just laying down. You say, I got a good idea, let's do this. Oh, I got a good idea, let's do that. That's how they help you.
I just want to say that the things that happen out here greatly affect him. He feels the lack of unity when we're not working together, when we're saying things about each other that are harmful to our fight to free him. So it is my plea to you all that we stay unified for his benefit, that we put all of the pettiness behind us, and that we work together on one accord, unified as one body of people. This is of the utmost importance to him right now. Everything that we are doing depends on it, because our vibrations and the way we're moving, our energy, it affects everything that's happening for him. But when it comes to his freedom and his health, those need to be our number 2 priorities, period. Everything else needs to come behind that. So any differences that you have with your fellow brother or sister, it doesn't matter. We can put that aside and say, we're going to work for the good of our community and for the good of our nation. And right now, that means him.
That's a sad way of the Western mind, right? It trickles down to your personal relationship, right? let's say you have a personal relationship and you have a friend, you and your girlfriend,
Mm-hmm.
and then your girlfriend goes shopping with another girl, another friend. You literally get offended. It's like, why you didn't call me? Why you didn't tell me? It's like, well, I just went out with Betty, okay? But your so-called best friend, he's like, yeah, but you still should have called me. Where'd y'all go? And then she's like, where'd y'all do? Where'd y'all eat? That's a Western world programming. And it goes from the normal person who's been trained to be like that as a child all the way up to the government. And the government is like, don't like Nawapians. Be evangelists. We'll let you be a Presbyterian. You could be a Seventh-day Adventist. Just don't, Jehovah's Witness. Just don't be a Nawapian because we don't understand what that is. So we can't control them. Don't start speaking another language, whatever you do. So you can't be inside your head. They want to know what we are. They can't figure out what we are. Yeah, because it's thousands of us. It's like, where did this come from? We was always here. It's just that we don't go in the media and put our faces because we're not interested in taking over anything. Because that's the biggest fear. Somebody's always trying to take what you took it from somebody. You came in and took a Native American land, all of a sudden now you're worried about somebody taking it back. Come on.
And one thing that we need to keep in mind is that the prison is still playing their same games. Like right now, he did get his commissary taken away for 30 days, which he said during the holidays, that's really harmful because they put new things on the commissary. So he can't get any of the new things that have come out on the list for the holidays until it's over. He said he was okay. He already had a lot of stuff in his cell. However, just the fact that they are taking things away from him needlessly and just playing these continual games, it doesn't help that we're doing the things we're doing on the outside and then they continue to torture and abuse and harass him on the inside. So, keep that in mind whenever you're dealing with situations out here, that we need to be together so that at least he can, when he calls us or when we talk to him or when we write him or when anyone writes him, we can be saying good stuff. We can be saying everybody's doing this, we're all together, we're all unified, we've got 10,000 signatures, Doc, we've planned the ball, we're planning the vigil, everything is on point. I mean, that's what he wants to hear. And I hate delivering bad news to him. He hates getting the bad news because it's just painful for him. So we just want to bring him good news. Like I said, the people who want to help will help. The people whose hearts and souls are right for this particular fight, that's who needs to be in the fight. If your heart's not right for this, then just move out of the way and make room for someone's heart who is right.
It's sad, but our doctrine I know our doctrine is shaking them up. I know it's shaking everybody up.
I'm so glad we got this call today because I feel like you really needed it. But I know.
I did this because I didn't need it. But I'm tired of caring. Not about y'all. I'm tired of caring about what these people are doing. You're not going to stop wu-nuwaupu. You're not going to stop it. And you're not going to stop wu-nuwaupu.
Thank you so much, everyone, for getting likes and sharing the online petition. As you can see, we've made great progress with our numbers and supporters for that. Keep up the good work, social media marketing team. I'm loving what I'm seeing on Facebook and social media, and we'll just keep growing and keep expanding so that we can continue bringing awareness to Dr. York's case and everything that we're doing to free him. And again, of course, as always, thank you for all of the love notes that we receive. They mean so much to us. They mean so much to me because I need that. I need to hear from everyone, and I need to know how you all are feeling about what we're doing and how we're doing it. I know that there's people who are not happy with everything, and I try to do everything I can, but I know I can never make everyone happy because my number one priority is my client. My number one priority is to him, is to serve and to protect Dr. York. So let it be known and let it be clear that that is why I am here. But I appreciate all of you, and I love you all. I appreciate your divine essence, and I thank you for all that you do, all that you give, and all that you are. Okay, take care. Until next time. Bye. Wadu.
You know what blew my mind? When I was looking at the book, right? The medical book, the medical one that I just got the page back from.
Right.
There was a page in there where y'all found a girl who had white hair, white eyes, and pale white skin. I've been talking about that for years. I ain't never seen one like that.
Oh, wow.
When I turned that page, I was like, oh my goodness. You know, like you said yourself, oh, it's real.
It's a couple of them.
You preach it, but you know that extraterrestrials say, yeah, they look like this. Ancient knowledge, and you go, yeah, I seen on television and makeup and on sci-fi and all that stuff. Then when you see a real one, and the way y'all took the picture, she's looking straight at you, right?
Right.
And it's like,
Looks scary.
that girl will bite you. And she's not like she's ugly. She's a pretty girl.
Look.
You know, it's not like I gotta keep reiterating people. And Wapis are not racist.
Right.
It's not. We have nothing against. My wife was white. My wife, the two daughters, was white.
Right.
She speaks Spanish, but Hesna was white. She was white. Okay. And so people need to stop thinking like, well, we're Nuwaupians, it's all about being blacks. You know, put your personal insecurities and racism in the closet. Because that has nothing to do with saving the world.
Right.
Right.
You understand? Or the people in the world. The one, I don't know, which one is the last one you got? That's the bottom line. It's nothing to do with me. The only concern of me is, are y'all working on getting me out?
Exactly.
And I care more about being moved from this place than I care about being free at this point. This place is so different from every other prison where they spend so much time on every little thing. You know what I mean? I mean, you're going to come and talk to me about a lamination of the pit, you know? Why? Just send it back or throw it away.
Right.
But no, they got to frighten, they got to intimidate you.
Right.
You follow? That's how they do it. Listen, if y'all can get me moved from this hellhole, I will be able to revive my health in so many other ways, and mentally and physically.
It's done. It's done. We just got to make it happen. It's already done in the heavenlies. We just got to wait for the manifestation here, okay?
Okay.
I promise you.
Now you sounding like me talking to me.
That's a good thing.
Make sure Aaron, make sure Different, and Fatima, and Michelle, of course, in the house. Give them all my love, right?
Yes, we will. We always do.
I wish I could write them, but I can't. But I know everybody misses me as much as I miss them. They would show it if they all would become one.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
Walk for yourself. Walk for yourself.
Yes. Yes.
That means stop from fighting one another.
What do?
We will be sure. We will be sure. Oh, glory, glory, oh, glory. One day, when the glory comes, it will be ours. It will be ours. Oh, one day, when the war is won.